Two siblings aged 3 and 8 have gone missing from their home in Komarok, Nairobi, with their devastated mother appealing to the public for help in tracing them. The children are last seen on the 13th of May and have since of 2025 and have since not been found. The two are said to have vanished while playing outside their house, adding to the growing number of disappearance cases in various parts of the country.
Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and today we look at a story that has been trending across Kenya's social media, particularly TikTok, around missing children cases. The online reaction has been intense, emotional, and at times deeply alarming. But alongside the viral posts and personal testimonies, there is also an official narrative from government and security agencies that paints a very different picture. So what is actually happening?
Nowadays, it seems like every day we wake up to a headline of a child or children who are missing in Kenya. What is happening?
Somebody somewhere must be running an organization that steals kids.
And honestly, I think we need to consider that we have a national crisis on children missing. Maybe if we look at it that way, then we'll pay attention more and we'll act. Think of the heartbreaking story of Luther Mwangi, a young child from Dandora, whose mother still doesn't know where he is, and he's living with autism. There's reports he's been found, reports he hasn't been found. She's saying, I don't know where my child is. And that's just one of many. And there's all these disturbing updates of children and the state in which they've been found. It should worry all of us. According to Missing Child Kenya, upwards of 17 to 24 children go missing in Kenya every single day. And that could be a lot less than what's reported. Right? And it just makes you think about the situation of people who are in distress, vulnerability, poverty, being overwhelmed financially, emotionally, right? A lot of caregivers are feeling that. And then now you're adding this stress and anxiety of a missing child. But I think across all of us are feeling that burden. So we need to challenge systems, child welfare, child protection services. What are they doing? Are they overstretched? Do they not have the right people carrying out that mandate? We need to interrogate that. And then we need to be vigilant. We need to go back to being vigilant as a community. If a child looks unsafe, if a child looks like they're lost or abandoned, can we report that to the nearest police station? Because that's what the law asks us to do.
In recent days, thousands of posts have circulated online claiming that children are disappearing at an increasing rate in Kenya. Some users have shared missing child alerts, while others have raised concerns about trafficking and child safety. These posts have triggered widespread debate online, with Kenyans divided between concern, fear, and skepticism.
Lileta Diambo is in a state of grief and uncertainty since the disappearance of her children. The mother of two lives in a neighborhood known as Rocks at Komarok Estate. Her children disappeared on May 13th this year. They are 8-year-old Anastasia Precious and her 3-year-old brother Zanel Ambrose. Lynette says she left home for work while the two siblings remained behind. When she returned home in the evening, the children were missing.
Siku niliwacha tu hiyo day tu. Waliona kwa plot neighbors, even the watoto walikuwa nacheza nao, akaniambia tulicheza na Precious, akasema yeye anaenda kwao. So since your time sijaona Precious.
14 days later, the siblings are yet to be found. Lynette says Precious was a grade 3 pupil at a nearby school.
Like nimeenda police station, nimeenda children's homes, nimetembea na pictures like onyeshana. So since your time, nishatembea places mingi like sijaiona watoto, sijai.
She says the two always spent time together. Precious was very fond of her little brother.
They love each other. Hata wakiwa na huyo msichana wangu wa nyumba mwenyewe ananisaidia, like wao wachani, hawezi achana. Precious msichana anajua namba yangu, anajua shule, anajua area. Hata ukimuuliza like unaishi wapi, atakuwa open na kuambia kila kitu.
Lynette says the pain of not knowing where her children are is so much that sometimes she's compelled to hide her agony, grief and despair.
Does not even easy juu wewe kama mzazi unasikia watoto wamepotea, unasikia wengine wameuliwa, and then umefika situation una report, hakuna kenye unasikia about your kids and you don't understand because unameet hata people na advice, so watoto wanachinjwa, so like you are there like unaambia like mwache kunipiga roho, kama kuna mtu anaweza wapata ama namba aniambie tu like.
However, the government officials have moved to address the growing online panic. According to police spokesperson Michael Mushirinyaga, there is no evidence of a sudden surge in missing children cases in the country. He stated that while cases continue to be reported, official data does not support the idea of a national spike.
I would want to say that we really don't have a surge, as you've put it. It's only that we have a public that is more conscious, much more aware, and then we have the spread of information is actually much more faster. So, and then something else that we've also noticed during our analysis, that we have also the intrusion of AI and fakes. Because you realize that some of the clips, for instance, that we've seen in recent times, you find that this is something that is recycled, that had been seen at some other point. So,
Salam guys, National Police Service spokesman ametuambia there's no surge in cases of children missing in Kenya. Make no mistake, when they were doing the analysis, they realized there's an intrusion of AI and fakes on social media. Gender CS says this is a serious national challenge. I say we should actually declare it a national disaster. So now we have, okay, when we speak about AI, I also want to go to matters health. Hold up, itashikana. So AI is highly dependent on matters SHA. So one arm of the government says there's a problem, our children are missing. Another arm of the government says no, there's a problem with the AI intrusion. And then another arm of the government says health, we rely on AI.
Regardless of the debate, one fact remains undisputed. Every missing child report represents a family in distress, searching for answers and hoping for resolution. And that is why this conversation continues to draw such strong emotional reactions.
I want you to help the country. If there is one thing that we could all do, one thing, there are many things, what would that thing be?
1st of June, 2026, show up. Because you showing up counts for those ones that cannot count for themselves. For that missing child, and you've heard their mothers here. For that woman who was killed, for those missing children that cannot come home. And for those children that were fished out of a river, that's who we are showing up for. Show up and be counted. May you be a man, may you be a woman, may your voice count. That's my last word.
So we leave this question to you. Based on what you've seen online and what authorities are saying, what do you think is really happening in Kenya? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay updated for more real-time stories.